everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Nikki. So today I decided to make a video about a K-pop tag, which I thought would be a good idea as a first type of introductory video, like a get to know me better kind of thing. So this channel is mainly focused on like dance covers and like dancing in public and everything. I also have some creative juices going in my mind, so I kind of want to do more content other than dance covers, which I will obviously keep on doing, but it's not going to be the main focus of the channel. I just kind of want to make it kind of like a whole K-pop channel. Anyway, let's get started. So I found on the Amino app there's a K-pop tag of 2020, and I'm just gonna read those questions and answer them. How long have you been a K-pop stan? I have been listening to K-pop since like the end of 2015, because I remember vividly like Shiny's View and like all of that retro type of vibe of songs, but did listen to K-pop before that, just kind of like knew about it. Okay, second question, first K-pop group you listened to? I think it was 21, but I'm not too sure because I remember on YouTube when a video came out of the Fine Bros like reacting, or like kids reacting to K-pop, and that's basically how I knew it. And the first song that I ever liked was 21's I Am the Best, which I think everybody knows, so. But the actual first group that I listened to like actively is GOT7, like in the 2015 when I started to actively listen to K-pop. Top 5 bias groups. My top 5 bias groups are BTS, EXO, NCT, and all of their units, Blackpink, and GOT7. Favorite soloist? 100% Chungha. I love her to death. Like, she's the best in my opinion. I love Chungha because she has one of the best songs and the best dances that a soloist has put out. But I do gotta give recognition to Hyuna and Sunmi, which are some other of my favorites, but Chungha has to be number 1. Favorite boy group? BTS. BTS is like my favorite group and I will never get away from them. And my bias in BTS changes like monthly, weekly, daily, and I think right now it's Jungkook, but it changes sometimes to like Jimin or sometimes to Jin. Favorite girl group? Blackpink. Blackpink is the only girl group that I stan, so yeah. And my bias, I think it's Rose, but that changes. That changes weekly too. So I'm a multi-stan, so my biases change like very frequently. So there's that. Top 3 biases. Another bias question. Jungkook, Rose, and then Jaehyun from NCT. With NCT I also have a constant change of bias, but the one that has been like pretty constant and like pretty frequently popping up in my head has been Jaehyun. So favorite magnet? I'd say GOT7 Yoongyun because he's a really good dancer and yeah, I just love him. Favorite leader? I guess I don't really have a favorite leader. If I had to choose, I think I would choose either EXO Suho or BTS's RM. I know I keep going back to the same groups that I listen to, but like I actually can't think of anyone at the moment, so. First K-pop bias. My first K-pop bias was actually Bam Bam from GOT7, and that was a curious story because I watched their video, like the first song, Girls, 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 and I saw Bam Bam and I'm like, oh my god, he's so cute, like I need to stand them and stuff, so Bam Bam, definitely first prize. Favorite K-pop album? It has to be one of the BTS ones. Like, I listen to BTS like religiously. I'm not one of those like hardcore armies, but I also like appreciate their music and the work that they put into the albums. And I don't know, I think my favorite is either Tear or The Most Beautiful Moment in Life. I think I like the second one or the first one better. I don't know. Favorite comeback this year? So from this year, I really like ITZY's Wannabe. It's like my go-to song. And then also Queen Chungha had to come and serve us all with Stay the Night, so that's one of my favorites too. Another one of my favorites this year is A-Pink's Dum Dararam. That's how you say it. I also love Sunmi's Pam. It's like really good and has a really like retro Wonder Girls feel to it, which I love. And then another one that I like, it's more catchy than anything. Like, I didn't like it at first, but I saw myself like listening to it, is God's Menu by Stray Kids. Like, that song is so catchy and it doesn't come out of my mind at all. So, favorite entertainment company? Now that's a tough question because if you think from the type of artists that they have or the type of music that I listen to more, I'd say YG or, you know, Big Hit because of BTS, but I also like TXT. But I don't know if this question means like only from a music standpoint or also from the managing standpoint, because YG would definitely be like at the bottom of my list. I guess I'd say music-wise is YG and managing-wise is either JYP or Big Hit. Top 3 music videos. So number 1 is 100% The Seventh Sense of NCT U. That video and that song were ahead of its time. Like I'm saying it, I'm always gonna say that. They were ahead of its time because that song for me never gets old, and the video is so aesthetically pleasing that every time I watch it I'm just mesmerized. Another one of my favorites is BTS's Save Me. I feel like that music video is so simple, it's like a one shot, and I just love the simplicity of the video in general. Like, it's just that simple. And then the third music video that I really like is Blackpink's Whistle. I just love the colors in it and kind of like the storyline that it has, and I don't know, I just like it. Favorite rap line? Although I love BTS's because they have great rappers, I do gotta say that my favorite rap line in the current generation is probably Stray Kids's, because I really love Changbin's style of rapping, but I also love Hyunjin's and obviously Felix with his deep voice. So I really think that Stray Kids is really strong in the rap line. All-time favorite K-pop song? Maybe it's because I'm biased on BTS, but I think it would be one of their songs, like either Butterfly or House of Cards, because those are like my 2 top favorites of BTS. But I also love Perfect Man by Shinhwa. Since BTS did a cover of that song on one of their end of the year shows, that song has been stuck in my mind, and then I looked up the original artist, and then I love the song even more, so I just have it saved on my playlist and I play it whenever it comes up. Like, it's one of those songs that I never skip, so I guess it would have to be that one. Fan groups you identify with? I think I would be considered an ARMY, but I just don't see myself as that. Or for example, I don't see myself as a Blink, but I actively listen to Blackpink as their like one of my favorite groups. So I guess it just depends like on your point of view. K-pop ships. Is it like relationship ships or like people I would like to see dating? Because in that case, like, I ship Hyuna and Dawn. To me, it just seems like their relationship is really genuine, and I think we need to see more of that in K-pop, honestly. Do you know how to speak Korean? I did study Korean for a long time, and I do have a basic knowledge of it, so I can understand some things, but I'm not to the fluency level where I would like to have a deep conversation with somebody. I can just ask somebody like, oh, I want this, please can I order this, or where is the grocery store? You know, just like basic knowledge stuff that you would learn in any other language. Any concerts? I have attended to 3 concerts, but they were not K-pop. So I guess I haven't been to any K-pop concert, which is a shame because I was planning on seeing BTS this year, but we all know what happened. So, do you have any K-pop merch? I actually do. I have a DIY shirt that says NCT 127 on the front and then Jaehyun in the back. And then I do have K-pop albums and a few posters and just photo cards. First K-pop song you like? I think I said it in the beginning, but it was 21 I Am the Best, because that was the first song that I actually liked and I listened to, but I wasn't into K-pop really. An idol you want as a best friend? I would want to hang out with Lisa from Blackpink because I feel like she would help me with my dancing. We would be kind of like dance buddies, I guess. Idol you want to marry? Jungkook, I guess, or maybe Jaehyun, as in like my biases. K-pop star body goals. I'm thinking Hwasa from Mamamoo. She has great thighs and I feel like her body proportions are just like great for her. Oh, that was the last question. So this is all the questions that I have. So I guess that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got to know me a little bit better about my personality, my likings, and everything. And yeah, let me know if you guys like this video. Leave a comment down below telling me your answers to the questions that I answered to. I'm curious to see like everybody's answers and their different opinions and everything, or the way you got to know K-pop. And please leave a like, share, subscribe if you don't mind. Not gonna pressure you though. I'm not that type of pressuring person. But yeah, hope you enjoy it and see you on the next video.